Welcome to another episode. Let's talk about it. It's Queese,
Big.
DJ.
Gio.
Today we're going to talk about, is Dwight Howard the top 10 center of all time? So that's what we're going to get into today. So where y'all start off at?
I personally, I don't believe he's a top 10 center all the time. I mean, going through all the centers, I know through history, all the guys that played that position, to think that Dwight Howard could possibly be a top 10 center. Nah.
Yeah, I think he is a top 10 center if you think about all the centers in the past and you start running them down. I think he falls probably in that lower half.
All the guys that played that position, you serious?
Yeah.
What do you think, Gio?
I think he slides in. It could be a whole nother episode explaining why
Nah, we ain't doing that.
the whole generational thing.
Yeah.
I think most of it is older guys that will slide in, but I think it got hairy when I started debating all right, are we putting McAdoo in there? Are we putting Unseld?
Nah.
So if those guys, if you standing on the ground of these guys, the pioneers taking up 8 of the spots, then it would be kind of difficult. But the way I called it, I think he slid in 9 to 10.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
So what y'all, the first thing, we got him to try to say we top 10. Let's just get our 10 together and just to see where we're going to put him.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah, I put them in order. Just get 10.
I kind of had I had Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq, Wilt, Russell, Moses, David Rod,
Yep.
Patrick.
Right.
Then that's where it got hairy because that's 8.
All right.
So are we doing Bob McAdoo? Are we doing
That's
Dave
up to
Collins?
you. That's up to you.
So for me, I said I'll allow a spot for one of them.
Allow us to one.
You also got George Mikan too.
Mike,
I got Mike in mind.
I think that's what I was saying. So out of them,
Wait. Rerun your list again, please.
Kareem,
That's what number
Right.
one, right?
That's
Hakeem.
undisputed.
Hakeem.
Shaq,
Right.
Undisputed.
Wilt,
Undisputed.
Russell,
Right.
Is Moses not in yours?
Yes.
Yes, undisputed.
David,
Yeah.
That's undisputed.
Patrick, or y'all Patrick not in yours?
Patrick can be replaced.
He bored.
He can be.
He's
borderline.
replaceable. If anybody's replaceable on his list to me, he'd probably be the one that I might have.
Right.
Patrick is
So-
borderline.
So
And that's where you stop, right?
Patrick would
So
make
yeah,
it.
and then it got really difficult because I'm I know Mourning played power forward certain years.
No, he played center.
But no, I mean on his thing it say power, but I had him as a center.
Yeah,
He played
he's
center.
center.
Right, he played right. He played
I-
center in Charlotte. He played center in Miami. I don't know why. I saw.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
But Dwight's better than him. Dwight was more dominant, I think.
Yeah.
I
far
think
as
so too.
Better defender. Their numbers were
So
the
on the
same.
top list.
All right.
Right.
So what about you? Don't got Mike on your list, right?
I left the spot. I think Mike.
What about Bill?
Bill Walton?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I see. Now your head done turned. What's going on?
You know damn well
Hey,
I don't know what over this list.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Wait a
That's a different
minute.
episode. I'm not just gonna throw Bill Walton in there.
How many championships Bill got?
2.
How many MVPs he got? How many finals MVPs he got? 6 man of the year. Remember he played for the Celtics too.
Yeah.
Bill was a 2-time All-Star, man. Come on, he wasn't even that dominant.
Right.
77 to 78 was his best years, and
He got 2 chips out of that.
A 2-time All-Star.
He got 2 chips being important out of that.
I think the list get here when you start to lean on that.
Right.
But 5 years straight, first team all first
Dwight?
NBA center. For 5 years straight, he was the best center.
Who?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Was that due to a lack of centers, though?
that start.
Right.
It was.
I was about to say, wasn't that many centers he was going against?
Three
Right.
times.
Again, it wasn't that many centers he was going up against.
Back to back to back.
Right. 8-time
That talent
All-Star.
level in the center position
Rebound
was
leader.
horrible.
Well, if that's the case, you might as well say that about Will.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Whoa, what?
We'll
How
have
many
something.
centers he had to go up against?
About 4 or 5, maybe. There was
When he was considered dominant.
There's only a short number of teams in the league at that time. So what do you mean you can't do that?
You can't start.
Well,
doing
look, I think my case. Well, what Dwight did was unprecedented. So a lot of
True.
things he did, he was the youngest to do.
He was the youngest to do
He
right.
was the youngest in history to grab 9,000 rebounds.
Right.
Youngest to have 20 rebounds in a game. Averaged double-double. Lead the league in blocks and rebounds.
Mhm.
Won defensive player of the year. When you have an impact like that, you come in the league. where people are comparing you to Shaq.
Well, here's the best question. Here's the better question I want to ask. Are we comparing his stats to say he's a top 10? Or are we going by his stats? His career.
About his career.
Because I'm about to say we ain't gonna talk about his play.
I ain't
When
gonna
we talk
lie.
about his play, that's a different animal.
He might be talking about it because I.
That list,
See?
man, you could
See?
punch on. You could punch on a lot of.
I think you could do either way. Like
Yeah.
I
don't know if he makes that top 10.
I thought about it because
What about? Go ahead.
Willis Reed.
Yeah, well, say what about Willis?
That's what I'm saying,
Willis
man.
Reed, 'cause, like
Yep.
if he got injured, they lost to the Lakers. He lost to Lakers when Wilt was on with Jerry West. Like
Yeah, but Willis Reed, he got 2 championships.
that's what I'm saying.
But that second one, he wasn't that big of a part of as he was
I
the
agree.
first one. Numbers was consistently down. Yeah, that he was.
You mean the year after he got injured when he came
Yeah,
back?
the second one he got, he was like averaging like 10 and 8 or something like that. It wasn't even that pop.
He
So
was on the team.
and he wasn't the
I
defender
can't
Dwight
say I'm
was.
still on this team.
That's the one thing I
agree.
will. That's the one
Wasn't
thing.
even close to the
That's
defender
the
Dwight
one
was.
thing I will give the Dwight on is the defensive side, but the offensive side I'm not giving him that. Sorry.
Of course.
No, I agree.
No, he
But
gonna-
I agree.
yeah.
I think he was that good defensively. That
But see, a lot of these
defense-
centers was
they
discussed.
changed like.
But see, what I'm saying is a lot of these centers that we're discussing, Diamond was good on both sides of the ball.
I agree.
All the ones we got in there,
Offensively,
the ones we don't got in there aren't that.
No, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, I'm done.
No, I was gonna say is Dwight put up numbers, offense and defense.
For only a consecutive amount of, see, here we go with this whole numbers. He only did it for like 5 years. You know what he did his first 2 years? He barely had over 10 points. He was like 12 and 13 points a game.
Okay.
Wasn't until that little 5-year run you start seeing 20 points in 15, 18.
Nah, Dwight had a 10-year run of averaging 17 and like 13.
Look
No,
up, you better.
That's his career average
you
is
better-
17.
Martin, when he went to Houston, he was still doing that.
You
He
talking
was
about, huh?
He's still averaging like 18 and 12. He was still doing that when he went to
During his
Houston.
run,
Yeah.
So he had his like first like 8 in Orlando.
What was he averaging in the Lakers? Nah, he wasn't. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't doing that for 8 years.
I'm saying 6 years, then he went to Houston. He was doing that again. Like he had more than 5 years of that. Yes, he did. Houston, he was averaging like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying 17 and 18. I said the 2025. And most of these centers that I'm about to put in the top 10 was averaging over 20 points a
Well,
game.
Reed-
So their career.
Right,
Well,
for them 2 spots, Dwight have something over them. Like they probably scored more, but did they take a team to the finals by themselves?
Yes.
Like Dwight did.
look, when you
Plus with the numbers,
Plus
and
and the difference-
breaking records.
Talk about, but to your point, they took their team to the finals by themselves and won. Well, at least the one that says I'm still discussing
Okay.
won.
Who are you putting in that last 2? All right, so who's your 10? Because I don't.
All right.
Just off the.
off the dome.
Off the dome.
Off the
Yep.
dome. If I gotta go off the dome, naturally it's Kareem. Hakeem, but that's my favorite. That's number 2.
Mhm.
Shaq is 3.
Right. Oh, you ordering? You ordering?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
The first 3 is ordered. After that, ain't no more order.
Alright, so I got a Kareem,
Yeah.
I got Kareem, Shaq, and Hakeem.
All right.
Bill Russell,
Right.
David Robinson, Patrick Ewing.
Oh, stop.
All right. So I got the pack, right?
Right.
And George Mike, and I put him in there. I'm debating on Bill. That's my big.
You put
Bill.
Pat in there?
Huh?
You put Pat in there?
What, Pat Ewing?
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that.
you did, but
No, I'm saying
saying-
you are putting him in there.
Yeah, right now, yeah, put Pat in there.
Bill Russ. You talking about Walton?
Yeah, Bill Russell, and I'm thinking the Bill Walton's the person I'm debating on
Okay.
whether or not he's going to be over.
You ain't say Wilt yet.
Shit. I'm going to Wilt. That's Wilt. That's number 9. Now, who am I missing?
So you got a spot. Look like you got a spot.
No, I'm missing
You putting
somebody.
Dave Collins in there?
No, I'm missing somebody.
You said David Robinson, Moses.
Moses, there it is. Moses, there it is.
Ah,
10.
yeah,
Yeah,
Moses
Moses.
gotta be
Yeah,
in there.
that's my 10. That's what I'm saying. My
Wait, who's your
debate.
10 again?
My
Say because I had to do that, so I lost it.
all right, here we go. Wilt,
Mhm.
Kareem,
Right.
Bill,
All right.
Elijah.
Keem,
Right.
Pat,
All right.
Shaq.
Shaq, Mike.
Mhm.
Did I say Dave?
No, Dave.
Dave,
Moses.
Moses, and I said that last spot I'm debating. I'm putting Bill Walton in there now.
Bill ain't going in there. Hell no. Hell no. What about?
I respect it, but
No, I don't respect it.
I respect it, but
I said that's what I'm debating.
What about Elvin Hayes?
Nah.
He was more dominant than Bill Walton.
But Elvin Hayes, I feel like played more power forward than center.
They got him as a center.
But he played more power forward than center. I talked to my dad about him, and he was like, "Yeah, he played more power
my
forward."
thing about Dwight is
because remember he played with I think he played with West, didn't he?
Right, yeah.
I remember like during that run where it was certain nights where it was like, if your center wasn't, if you didn't have enough physicality on your team. Like, not even people that could stop him, but if you ain't have enough people that could put elbows on him, it was like, it was scary. Not even exaggerating. It's just like, Dwight, if he's going to get right there, he's going to dunk every play.
Right.
And he did it. Like,
Dwight?
yeah, like certain times during that run, it was like, they started the games where they would give him 20 free throws. Because,
they used to foul him on purpose,
dunking every, like, he
got the record.
Stop
then he shoot like 20-something free throws.
I thought more than that. Things like 30. Like,
who was he doing that against though? Because when he went up against somebody that was his side, that was a totally different argument. So who was he doing that against?
Well, let's the centers he was going up against. He went up against Duncan.
But Duncan really considered center, but yeah, he did.
But he was guarding.
He was guarding. He was guarding.
Remember, later in his career, he became a center.
Right, so he was guarding.
Who else was playing during that time?
Hold on, yeah, you know what? I can put Duncan in the center position. There we go. Put Duncan in it.
His first 7 years, he was a power forward, so that's why, you know what I'm saying?
I'll put Duncan in the center. That eliminate that whole tip right there. But go ahead. Who else he went against?
I think my thing is that, like, when you look at the Magic team, right?
The Orlando team? That was a team.
The team that went to the finals.
That was a team.
It was he went up against Gasol.
It was a really good team.
And he lost.
I'm saying he went up against
it was a
Gasol.
really good team. But I'm just saying the fact that they got there.
Besides the fact that LeBron
He
choked.
went up against DeMarcus. DeMarcus is a good center.
DeMarcus who? Cousins?
Yeah. Don't sleep on DeMarcus, man. You know what I'm saying? He went up against a lot of defensive centers. Like, Rory Hibbert was a good defensive center. Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler.
Whoa. These are...
What?
They were. At the time, they were good.
We are not doing that. I am not putting Roy Hibbert as a defensive center. I'm not doing it.
As a defensive center.
Just for that little 2 or 3 year span he was
What about Noah?
Noah? What, no, Joe King?
Yes.
He was more energy than defense.
No,
I'll let you punch Noah because, but to me, Noah
would put Bill Walton in a straight jacket. Stop it.
Huh?
Like, he would have Bill Walton in a straight jacket. Like
Noah,
he knocked up.
What do you mean, all the energy and stuff that he be doing? Yeah, but Noah ain't got the numbers. We talking about career now.
I'm just saying.
What about Bynum? Bynum for them years? Bynum wasn't no bum when he was going. Come on, man. Stop thinking about what they finished off with what they were in their peak. In their peak,
Bynum wasn't even at the. To me, Bynum wasn't even better than Gasol in his peak. Nowhere near him.
He didn't have to be. We're just saying it was a formula.
Bynum was. We talking about they actual.
During the time he played, there were centers in the league.
Yeah, there were centers in the league.
Every team had a center. It's not like how it is now. So he went up against centers where you
one-dimensional centers, but they were centers.
Right.
Like
whether it was all
defender.
defense or whether it was all offense, he went up against centers.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had a night off.
Yeah,
he went up against centers.
Every
team had a center. Like nowadays, you can have a night off.
He had nights off. I want to hear that. Huh?
Al Horford?
We talking about defensive center. You all good defenders, man.
Yeah.
No.
You talking about offensive? They all great defenders.
If we go down and break down who George Mikan played,
but what are we talking about here? You're telling me that right now he dominated playing against all them? I don't say I'm not.
They get those averages. I mean, it's like he had to play them. Like he was scoring.
You can still have a bad game.
They won every game.
They won every game.
You can still have a bad game against those centers and still get them.
Come on, man. You don't remember when Dwight made the game-winning dunk over Duncan, just alley-oop off the inbound? Bang, right on him. Duncan fell. Right over. Duncan couldn't even get as high up the jump with him, man. Come on, man.
He was still young.
He was young, man. He was young. He was still young. That was like 05. Duncan was young still. I'm just saying though, he went up against a lot of really good defensive centers.
I'm not doing it. I can't put him in. I can't. You're not convincing me to not move him out, especially if I throw Duncan. If I throw Duncan in that center position, it's a wrap. Even though, like you said,
when I look at the list, and you're gonna ask me who I'm gonna pick. I'm taking them before I'm taking Mike, and I know that. And I'm taking them before I'm taking Walton. If I had to pick 10 centers,
if you put it that way, that's a different.
We pick it. You're right.
But see,
I'm talking about who I'm taking.
You're taking off the eye test because you watched Dwight play. But if you go put up his numbers against Mike, his numbers is a whole different argument.
I got Mike in there.
Right, because that's what I'm trying to say. We going by his career, and you put him up against Mike, and there's no way.
Yeah, but Dwight's top 10, 15. He's top 15 rebounder all the time. Top 16 in blocks. He's 7 away passing Ben Wallace. Youngest player to grab 9,000 rebounds. Back-to-back defensive player of the year.
Yeah, we know that.
All NBA selections, 8.
Right.
Took his team to the finals.
Lost.
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, you said 2
times. Let me get that back. Let me get that back. Swept and lost. Excuse me.
Come on, Courtney Lee missed the easy.
Swept and lost. Swept and lost.
He about to get his ring now, so.
That's only because of what? LeBron.
Hey, he about to get one.
Well, no, he actually pulled his
playing.
weight. He pulled his
weight. I'll give him that. He pulled his weight this year. He actually played this year. It took him this long to do it.
I don't see anybody who could definitively put over him and be like, yo, there's no way I'm moving him.
I'm done.
Like that 9 and 10 spot. Like Pat Ewing, you could argue. Like you could debate.
You might argue.
Especially when you get a ring. When you get this ring, you could argue it.
You might argue Pat, but to me, Pat was more versatile than him.
Oh no, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm still going right.
So we'll take points for him, like missing a layup.
Stop.
Stop. He had bad knees. Stop. He had bad knees. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Oh, man.
So that's.
Well, Pat underachieved a lot too, man. His team's underachieved a lot. Got players and lost.
Yeah,
White retired, they had their chance. They was up and they lost.
I agree.
Well,
and they kept getting eliminated.
They lost to the dude that he was supposed to lose to in college.
I still got it.
He lost to the guy who was supposed to lose.
I got Pat in there, but some of these people, that 9 and 10 range, the White might be able to sneak in there.
I think it's
8, 9, 10 can be debatable.
I'm removing. If I remove Bill Ward, I'm just throwing Duncan in there. He's not better than Duncan. I don't care what nobody say. You can. There's no argument you can make better than that.
Y'all shouldn't allow me in here if I'm going to debate him being better than Duncan.
Why is that?
I shouldn't be allowed to talk.
Yeah, Robert Parrish, nah.
No.
Nah, we putting the Chief in there. Nate Thurman got more rebounds than he, career-wise. And he's not going to touch Nate Thurman's numbers.
A lot of these just played a lot more games than Dwight, though. Dwight only played like 800.
Whose fault is that?
He's still, what is he, like 32, 33?
I ain't want to bring up the reason why he was out. Y'all gonna put Yao in there?
No.
Yao was a dominant center, but no, I'm not putting Yao in there.
No.
But see, Matumbo wasn't offensively as gifted. He dominated defensively, but offensively wasn't
right.
good.
If you did top 20.
Well, if you did top 20, everybody gets in. Ain't that many centers left.
Yeah.
I think even the Duncan Dutchman might make that list.
I don't know, man.
But Rick Smith, you crazy.
Top 20?
Top 20, you crazy.
Rick Smith's in the top 20.
Rick Smith in the top 20, you crazy.
He's in the top 20.
If we do a top 20.
How many people up there?
It's probably like 20.
And he not over none of them.
I might
put him over a couple of these boys.
Over Robert Parrish.
Right, I'll definitely put him over Chief.
But you only gonna put him over people you ain't see.
Wait a minute,
so is there really validity to it?
I'm just saying.
But
I see Parrish.
But no, I can't argue Parrish because Parrish got them chips with Boston. Never mind.
Well, no,
everybody got them chips.
I wouldn't do it off that. I wouldn't do it off that. I'd allow you to do it off.
If you do it for play, yeah, I put Rick Smith.
Yeah,
the pump fake got everybody.
He was nice.
I get that.
So y'all know historic way to what Dwight was actually doing, man. Like the only player in NBA history to lead the league in blocks, rebounds, and field goal percentage.
He's on my list.
Will Chamberlain's the only person to do some of these things Dwight had. Will Chamberlain.
I understand but that's
like,
not for a whole career. Like he disappeared for me for like 2, 3, 4, 5
And
years.
I put this extra.
As far as that dominance, I'm not saying he disappeared as far as he became a bum, but he disappeared as far as that dominance he showed in them through. And again, like if we go.
Not a lot of people hold these dominance up for 8, 9 years. A lot of people don't do that.
Right.
Like you.
I'm not going 8. I'm only going for the defensive. The years he got the defensive award and the defensive.
What about the All NBA teams?
He got 8.
5 straight first team.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, 5 first.
He got 8 in total.
He got 8 total all NBA
and
teams.
5 of them was first.
And then after that, he ain't got no more, right? 8 in total.
5 is enough.
Yeah.
5 or more is enough.
I'm not doing it because I already put Duncan in there, so Duncan puts his 10 spot.
man.
I'm not doing it.
From 07 to about like 2014, Dwight was.
He was the man.
Yeah.
He was the man. He was definitely the
And
man.
not better than Duncan, and that's the
No,
last
he's not
spot
bad.
available.
I haven't got Duncan. Duncan's not on the center list for me.
And that's the last spot available. Now y'all can probably punch Bill because, like I said, I'm holding Bill because of what he did the years he ran Portland.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I'm holding Bill. And then he was the 6th man for that Celtics team, but he wasn't really that bull. He was just a passing bull on that squad. But
Well, I mean, anybody else got anything on that?
And
Nobody got him in the 10? I got him in the 10.
y'all all got him in the 10.
He's in my 10.
Where he at on yours? He like 9?
3-1 lead. Yeah, he's at that bottom.
So wait a minute, then
8, 9, 10.
So then before we close this out, I just need to hear who did you knock out to get him in that 10? I need to hear your list. Yeah, I want to hear your list.
All right, so you got Kareem,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Then you got Wilt,
Okay.
Then you got Shaq,
Right.
Then you got Olajuwon,
Right.
Then you got David,
Right.
Then you got who else we got up there? We got
Did you say Will?
Yeah, I said Will.
You got 5.
You said Moses?
Yeah,
No,
Moses. We got
6.
Moses.
All right.
Then, like I said, for me,
Did you say Bill?
yeah, Bill Russell,
7.
Then, like I said, after that, it gets shady
Mike
for me.
You got Mike in?
No, you don't got Mike.
You don't got Mike in?
I'll put Howard. I'll put Howard. Then you can throw Mike after you, whoever you want to put in after that. I don't care.
Okay.
That's where you hold. That's how
Yeah.
high you hold the White.
Yeah, I got the White like 9-10 range.
10,
Yeah, 9-10 range. I think it's big. You don't got him. You got him like 20.
I do him dunk. No, he's 11th. I'll put him at. If I had to make a list, he'd be in my top 20 easily. But I can't put him in my top 10.
I think to you it just don't sound right.
It don't. You're right. You're 100% right. It don't sound like Dwight Howard is a top 10. No, it doesn't sound right to me. You're right.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, this is where we stand on the topic. Let us know if you think Dwight Howard is, top 10 center all the time. If you rock with the channel, you rock with us. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's another episode. Let's talk about it. Peace.